Lately, I've been watching a lot of Cookie Clicker and thought, is there a mod in Terraria about this? And there is! It's called the Clicker class. After getting all the information from this class, I gathered up that you had to click on the enemy. Is that surprising? But the main challenge isn't clicking, it's something called hand cramps, which luckily only got one hand cramp for the entire run of this mod. So enough yapping, let's start the mod. Now as I'm starting the mod, I'm going to talk about the rules of this challenge. The game mode could represent Master Mode. I must only use the Clicker class weapons. After chopping down trees, I made the first Clicker class weapon. It is called the Wooden Clicker. This clicker does decent amount of damage. After building the houses for my NPCs, I went out to explore. Then, when I was chopping more trees, the lumberjack decided to appear, so I decided to buy ashwood from him so we can make the ashwood clicker. This clicker is basically like the wooden clicker but way more better. After I got brutally killed by that bolt, I went to buy some cobweb, so I could turn that to silk and turn the silk into a clicker glove. Which makes it if for every 2 seconds a click will happen. When I was building some more houses, this happened. Dream Clicker managed to fall to my house exactly when I was standing on. This is an absolutely great upgrade to the Ashwood Clicker. The reason why is because each time you click 9 times, 4 pieces of a star appear. Then a fairy led me to some hermit boots. Then I decided to face up the Eye of Cthulhu. And also the King Slime. In King Slime's treasure bag, this is an accessory for the Clicker class. It makes every 10 clicks have a slime puddle, which could do damage wherever an enemy is standing on it. After that, we had to destroy the Ether Worlds. Then I bought a Brain Cthulhu summon from the mutant. This is just so I could get the brain confusion. Now with our new clicker that we crafted with Hellstone ore, we can finally face Skeletron so we get new armor for the clicker class. Then went in the dirt so we could find the mechanic which sells wires so we can make it into new armor for the clicker class. Then I actually remembered to buy wires and made the armor for the clicker class. Then I decided to face the wall of flesh and died. Then I'm pretty sure I forgot to fight the wall of flesh again, so yeah, this is why I'm fighting the queen bee. And somehow I won the queen bee fight. I didn't even build an arena, I don't know how I managed to win it. And somehow I managed to forget again that I'm supposed to fight the wall of flesh, so I fought the old man's army. And finally I remembered to fight the wall of flesh again. And died again, which is great. But finally at the 3rd time, I finally defeated the wall of flesh. The wall of flesh also drops a clicker which replicates every single big armor clicker. And we mine some armor ores. After that, I decided to face Excavator Prime. And died. This takes so long because it took 6 minutes to kill the Skeleton Prime. After getting hollow bolts from Skeleton, I decided to make the hollow clicker, which is a way better clicker than the clicker that we got from Wall Flesh. Then did a mini boss rush. Then after that we use the soul to mix and make new armor for the clicker class. Then fall plant Terraria. Damn, did you bab? Then I faced Golem, which for some reason, this was the most hardest boss for the clicker class. Even with the new armor equipped with solar fragments, I still lose. Then I faced the Pumpkin Moon. The reason why I did is because I could face up Moon and Pumpkin. These two drop cursors, which can help us defeat Golem. But I decided to face off the Frost Moon before I could fight Golem. Frost Moon is also pretty useful too because the 3 bosses that Frost Moon spawns also drop clicklets and also they're better than the Pumpkin Moon. And luckily Ice Cream draw a clicker for me. And with my new clickers I think we have enough power to defeat the Golem. Then I faced the lunatic cultist. And after defeating all the solar pillars, I faced the Moon Lord. And died. Again. And again. Then I turned my resource back from Moon Lord. Then I faced him again. And died. Oh fuck. Then I decided to use Nurse so I can win the Moon Lord because I was getting way too tired to face this boss. And with that, we finally defeated Terraria with the clicker class. Here's how many times I died. And with that, we finally finished Terraria with the clicker class. Thank you so much for all the people who watched to the end. I hope you have a wonderful day. If you don't mind, my sub count has been really down lately, so can you please subscribe please? I am desperate. And also this video was only made for fun. It was not taken seriously at all. That's why it was very short, to be honest with you.